Hello everybody, welcome back. We are here with a little tour, and this is one of my characters. This is Edwina KB Montrose, and she likes explosives. So you guys might be able to figure out what her nickname KB stands for. Yeah, let me just give you an idea here. That's what her weapon, one of her weapons, looks like. And yeah, she likes big booms and she cannot lie. So we are here with just a little, this is a micro build. I haven't done the whole settlement yet, just this one little thing. But definitely have a Minuteman presence here. And we're here at Wicked Shipping. Many of you may recognize the place. And what we're here to share is this gentleman's traveling shop. This is Bobert. He's a, well, as you guys can see.
I hear you're doing a lot of good out there. Maybe the next generation will work together with people the way you have.
Well, thank you, Bobert. He's actually, normally he's a farmer. He loves growing things, but because he's a ghoul, he's had, well, he's been rather ashamed, rather nervous about being around non-ghoulified people because, well, he's afraid that some of the things that have been said are true, that humans just hate ghouls and try to kill them and stuff like that. So he's tried to stay on his own, but he's kind of found that, well, he sort of can't stay on his own anymore, and he's decided to kind of travel around and be of some service by selling junk that he finds. Hello. Selling junk that he finds, and he stays for a while, buys and sells, trades, things like that, and then he will pack up and move on. And this vehicle he found, and, well, he got some help fixing it up, but it's got itself some pretty darn good mileage. Some of you may know what that is. And yeah, he travels around the Commonwealth and pretty much stops at settlements, or, well, settlements, whether they're large or small, and got some rigid, very durable military style tires. And after the once around, I shall explain everything. Well, maybe not everything. Maybe give you guys a little bit of something to enjoy. So, yeah, as you can see, he doesn't have a lot of stuff here, but he does bring along with him his pallets, and some of them are, you know, a little worse for wear, but they all work. And he's got some cinder blocks to ensure that he can get his floors level, and he sells a wide variety of things. Just, yeah, clothing, weapons, paints, armors. He's selling a backpack with binoculars and a hatchet. He's got that fourth, I hope I didn't say plywood, because he's got plywood there to make sure his chair doesn't fall through, but he's got these pallets. And yeah, It's got a variety of magazines for sale. Paints, painter's tape, and all sorts of toys for anybody. Doesn't have to be just for the kids. It's got, all sorts of toys. He's got some courier gum, which has a melon fruity flavor to it. Basically, it's like juicy fruit. Model kits and supplies for the model kits. And if you don't want to be doing that, if you don't want model kits, you can have chalk. Down here, he's got medical supplies. Yeah, the atomic gumdrops aren't. Well, actually, they've been infused with the glowing mushrooms, and so they actually do provide a bit of, surprisingly, radiation reduction. So in a fix, you can use these, ironically, radioactive gumdrops to lower your radiation exposure. Not by a lot. I mean, you eat the whole pack of them, and it probably lowers it by 20 points total. It's not a lot, but it can help. Again, in a pinch, if you don't have Radaway. Down here, he's got weapons. And I think somebody's in the trailer. Anyway, the least expensive weapon you can buy is that rock. You can get tin grenades, bottle cap mines, tin mines, BB. You can get some BBs. He's got a 44 in there that's kind of on display. Well, it's not kind of. It is on display, but I mean, it's in a place of honor. But you can also get ammunition for that weapon, as well as 4570s. And at night, he basically packs up all the stuff here and puts it in the drawer. And basically everything that's on these two shelves he can place inside those cabinets and locks them up. And then he basically just pulls the hinge to the side here and lowers this down a bit. And yes, it sticks out a bit because it does hit the shelf, but he does latch it so it doesn't just rattle and bounce all over the place. And for those of you kind of wondering where his pallets go, well, that's what these things are for. Basically, he brings them out, lifts them up a bit, and if he's done well at the new place, he gets some help lifting them up and hooking them onto both sides. Each side can hold 2 pallets. So there's this side, and then this side, and they hold his pallets. And then he makes room for the cinder blocks, which kind of fit in other locations within his RV. And of course, these things, he kind of just, whatever he doesn't sell, he packs away into his camper and takes them to the next place. And of course, magazines really don't take up a lot of space. So why don't we check out the inside of his place? And let's just, whoops, climb up the ladder. There we go. And he's got some food. Oh yes, this flower, he's been tending this for a very long time. It reminds him of, well, the love he lost back in the war, and it was her favorite flower. So, not this exact flower was her favorite. He hasn't kept this flower alive for 200 years, but he does what he can and replants the buds and things like that. And if he keeps that in her memory. It's got some yummy food there. And let me just turn off the more storage. And again, he does like flowers a lot. And here's some more of his storage. Something he found in his travels. Yes, it does flip. And, yes, he does have an indoor toilet. Basically, right underneath this floor here, you can barely see it, but there is a holding tank underneath. And you may have seen it when I was outside, and then again, you may not have. There is a gray water, black water spigot outside. So he can use that to drain. And, he's got some light, a little privacy. You can close the curtains. Plus, there is a wall right across here. So, right here, there's boards going across this window. But then up here, he can open that if he chooses. He's got a nice sink with some fresh water in his tanks. And if he feels like it, he can open that up, get some fresh air, but also keep out the majority of bugs. It's got an old blender, little hula girl, all sorts of stuff for cooking. And this does work. And over here, these do not open, but it does offer fresh air to come through, and he can cover them. He's got heat, good amount of wood for it, and of course fire extinguisher just in case. He's got some cider as well.
Hey, doggy.
And right there is a bunch of soap. He does like to keep himself clean. He does not fit the all ghouls are stinky, rotten. No, they're not. Just go down the steps, and
Everything is just perfect.
oh, thank you. To avoid some of the rats, let's go over here. And here is the black water, gray water drainage. And this is the tank underneath, the black water tank. And, oh yes, sorry. He also does sell additional food. Not a lot, but there's some canned peas, minute noodles.
I learned to survive on my own for the longest time. This is going to take some getting used to.
Yeah, being part of a group kind of takes him.
I don't think it'll be easy, but yeah, I think the Commonwealth's got a real shot.
Well, thank you, Denise. So yeah, there's foodstuffs, drink stuffs. It's not just up there, but he's got some up there. And yeah, I really had fun with Hal. I had a lot of fun putting this thing together. So, yeah. Radiation. So, I hope... there's always somebody. So I hope you enjoyed. I did my best to make this camper, general store, traveling general store. Makes sense as best I could. But yeah, I enjoyed myself. So I hope y'all enjoyed this tour. And remember, be excellent to each other and yourself.
Hey, General.
And party on. Hey. Oh, hey there. And party on. Station. Bye.